Hey, what's up guys? How are you? I'm Pallav from nothingwired.com, and this is my first full review of 2016. I hope your 2015 was great, and here is hoping that 2016 is even better. How did you spend your new year? Well, I certainly did enjoy my new year. I did paragliding for the first time in the northern part of India, and it was exhilarating to say the least. So I'm back from vacation now, very fresh, and we start with the Infocus M680 that went on sale on snapdeal.com exclusively starting December 21 for just under 11,000. I think the price hasn't come down yet. Now this is a metal phone, a very premium phone. You have a 5.5-inch screen, full HD resolution, but the USP of this device should be the 13 plus 13 MP cameras. So you have a front camera that also is 13 MP plus without a flash. So let's go ahead and take a very deep dive into this device and check out the performance, the camera test, and hardware and all those kind of things. Our review box was pretty minimalistic in design, to say the least, and inside the box we have the gold version of the phone. Now it comes in gold and silver. You cannot remove the battery. Apart from the phone, we found the wall adapter and the micro USB 2.0 cable, plus the SIM opener tool and also the paperwork. So that's about it. We did not find any earphones in the box. So that's, guys, is the Infocus M680. It's about 158 grams, so well, okay heavy, 7.2 mm, so relatively thin, and an all metal body plus the glass. So it feels great. It has this nice contours towards the sides that help you grip the phone better. So what do we have here? We have a 5.5-inch screen, full HD resolution. We have a 13 MP front camera, 13 MP back camera. I wish the 13 MP front camera had LED flash, so that would have been jackpot. And on the sides, you have this nice, diamond cut edges that separate the side from the back and in turn from the front panel. And then you have your volume rocker on one side, and below you have the micro USB 2.0 port and the speaker grill and mouthpiece, and then your power button and the hybrid SIM plus micro SD card tray on the right, and then on top you have a secondary noise cancelling mic and the 3.5mm jack. Now when I say hybrid, I mean both take nano SIM and one will take a micro SD card. The back cannot be removable. It has a nice matte finish, won't attract much of fingerprint, I would say. Cannot say the same about the front though. You have the 13 MP camera module with a single LED flash tucked on the top. So overall, a very industrial friendly design, and I specifically like the contours that help grip the phone better. So overall, impressed, yeah. The display is very good, bright and crisp. Full HD resolution on a 5.5-inch device is very acceptable. Even when you see our color card, you'll see that the color are rightly reproduced, and not much I would say deviation in the color palette from their natural tone, except maybe the red one on the left side, just a tad bit. The black are relatively dark, not as dark as some of the AMOLED screen though, but still I would say the display is first class. The phone runs Android 5.1, and we have no news of any possible Marshmallow update, if at all. The user interface feels very smooth and stable and light, and Infocus has a very small, a very light skin on top of the default Android ROM, so it does not go too deep into the ROM, so you won't face any memory issues or any RAM heavy applications that you cannot install. It comes with lots and lots of applications, by the way. A lot of those are of course the Google Android default apps. Apart from that, you have some of the in-house tools like app traffic control and power defective and safe box and whatnot. Mainly tools, no third-party apps as such. We also have the FM radio, which is good, but you have WPS Office, which is a third-party app, but not many bloatware. But you have almost 3 pages worth of apps. That's something to take note of. Rest of things are typical: a lollipop, the notification panel, and your home button, what home button does, and reset buttons and those kind of things. The camera is very clear and the autofocus is very fast. The buffer is also good, although not exactly a zero lag. You have a mode which gives your normal mode. It's by default in normal mode, but you have a live photo mode and motion track mode, panorama, face beauty, and multi-angle view mode. So overall, the usual Android settings menu, so you will feel at home if you've been using Android phones. Now we have checked the image and video quality. They are very good. The color reproduction is a slight deviation from the natural. It's kind of slightly tends to oversaturate some of the color palettes, specifically the pinks and reds. And another problem that we faced is that the autofocus system is not very consistent. In this one situation where we just could not autofocus on the flower in front, it would keep on autofocusing on the background and would refuse to focus on the flower. And whereas at the same time with another phone we could instantly focus on the flower, but other time it could also focus on a different flower or even on the same flower. So it's little inconsistent. It's not bad. So overall I would say the image and video quality is very decent for this one, particularly the front camera, but I wished it had the LED flash. It does not have a continuous light also. At low light the details drop significantly. The speaker sound output is decent. It has a decent amount of bass and treble. It's not very loud because the speaker is trying to keep a balance between the bass level and and the loudness. When you go too loud, the speakers start to crackle and also the bass start to suffer. So here there is a balance where the bass is given a priority over the loudness, which I think is decent. You're not gonna play these speakers too loud anyway. Listening via the earphones is good and the bass is set better than it is with the speakers. Most disappointment of this phone, if there are any, is the battery life. It only has a 2600 mAh battery and we only got about 7.5 hours of battery life, and you cannot remove the battery, so you have to charge the battery. You cannot use the body while when the battery is down. You cannot just replace the battery and put another battery like some of the other phones. So 2600 mAh battery in today's day is pretty less. By the standard, you generally expect at least a 3000 mAh battery, and specifically for a 5.5-inch full HD screen. But that's one thing that you need to take note of. You might have to carry your power bank everywhere with this phone. We tested gameplay and benchmark. You can check out all those details probably somewhere here on the cards. We made separate videos for all those. It played the games very well, did not break a sweat playing any of the games. However, in benchmark it scored slightly below average. So then, what do you think about the Infocus M680? Do you think that at 11,000 it's worth buying, it's worth waiting for, because you need to register to get this phone? It's not an open sale kind of thing. I say the design alone might be worth that 11,000. Now talking about the pros, number one, of course, I just said it, the design element. This guy is gorgeous and the gold color is very subtle, even the silver. So that's one really good thing. The front camera, the 13MP front camera, and even the rear camera though, but for selfie lovers, absolutely a blast. The front camera, the display is very good, and also the gameplay and other things are good. The cons, the biggest downside of this phone is the battery life. Plus I just wish the front camera had an LED flash. Apart from that, I think this guy would do just fine. But at 11,000 you have lots and lots of competition, so you have to take a call. If you like this video, please hit the like button, ask anything related to the M680 and we'll try to answer them all. And please subscribe to our channel and share this video to share the love. Thank you.